Gita, you have a very big passion for sports, and I think that's why you relate so well with our sports clients. Can you tell us more?
Yeah, thank you, Eske, for the introduction. Before I start talking a little bit about me, I actually would like to first ask a question to all the audience here on the call. And the question is very simple. What is your passion? What are you really passionate about? So as you can see, my passion is cycling. I have in the past done some racing, and I'm still very often on the bike, spend a lot of my free time on the bike. I also discovered bike packing. The cycling community is a very strong community. Cycling is a team sport, and you spend a lot of time with other people that are as passionate as myself about cycling. One thing that is very common in cycling is also that you kind of exchange on all the experiences that you have. There are many platforms like Strava, like Garmin, where you also meet with the community. You share your experiences about products that you are using, that you recommend. If you want to have a new bike or some new spare parts for your bike, you very naturally ask people in your community what they recommend, what they use. Very typical also for the gearing that you are wearing. You would ask before you buy a rain jacket for a couple of €100, you would, because it's a lot of money. So if you invest that, you want to make sure that you buy the right product, and then you will ask your friends from the community who has experiences with a good rain jacket, what can you recommend? And this is really how it works. So I asked this question to the audience, and when you think about it, I'm sure that many of you know this feeling. If you have a passion, that people in your surrounding will also ask you when they want to have some advice, they will ask you what is your experience. And I think in sports, it relates extremely well. It's supernatural because sports is so much of a community behavior. This is the dynamic that we really want to bring across to the brands we are working with at Guru. We had this vision that we want to ensure that people can actually benefit of this community behavior also on brands' websites.
I think that actually perfectly just fits in how we see this in e-commerce. The statistic, there's so much out there, but I think this summarizes it well, that 88% of consumers trust peer recommendations more than any other form of media. And I'm sure all the sports brands that are joining us today can attest to that you see your customers, the first place they go is to other athletes to get advice. And we really see this in our work with the brands, the sports brands we work with, increase year on year.